In the Discord, we were all trading emo playlists a couple days ago.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I think it was myself, Lucifer, and Sasuke Brochiha. We were all trading our emo playlists.
I love that name. That's a good name.
Very good.
That's very good.
Mio flavor drops. Actually, if you have Propel Sport drink in powder form, that's slightly better because it helps replace the electrolytes and sodium that you'll lose. Same with chugging Gatorade the next morning, but preemptive. Just a pinch of powder per glass or water bottle because otherwise I find it a bit too sweet. We should probably stock
Watch
up
your
on
profanity.
Powerade. Watch your profanity. Hi, Yellow Whale.
Hi, Yellow.
Hi.
What's good?
What's good, Yellow Whale?
What's good in the hood?
What's good in the hood? So are you mixing colors into the black now?
Yes.
Oh,
It's going to seem very faint,
okay.
but it's like I said, it's all about layers, and it's all about subtly bringing out the color, because that's what we want to
Little
achieve
by little.
the look of the misty looking northern lights.
EXO getting some Pokemon Plamo tomorrow. Exciting.
What are you getting?
Lugia and Ho-Oh. Lugia's my favorite Pokemon.
Really? That's a good choice.
Yeah. I misread it as Luigi at first, and I was like, that's not a Pokemon.
He's my favorite Pokemon.
My brain took a second. We're process trusters here. Hi, Phantom. We're letting her cook. We're trusting the process. We're letting her cook. I can tell that she's adding many a color, but I still just see black. Luigi is my favorite Mario brother, so you weren't far away with that. Nice. Being perceived is overrated. Even when I cosplay, I'm fine with it in cosplay because I'm not me in cosplay, I'm somebody else. Does that make sense?
Damn, yeah.
We still haven't told anyone what our cosplays are. We're gonna have to do a cosplay test soon so we can show everybody.
Yes, this Saturday I get my haircut finally. So that means I'm excited.
Peanut is gonna be trying something interesting hair-wise for her cosplay. Instead, Peanut's not a fan of wigs.
Hate them.
Would prefer not to wear them. So instead,
I'm not doing that.
Peanut has found a shampoo that will slowly change her hair color over time instead of just dyeing it.
Yes.
So over time, you might slowly start to see what color it's turning, which might give you a hint as to what she's doing. I don't know how long it's gonna take for color to show.
Right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
So you guys might have some sneaky guesses, sneak
So,
peeks.
I guess they will see it on Wednesday.
If
we
it starts
stream on
showing, yeah,
Wednesday.
I'm excited.
Because it'll show.
Bob Ross, are the fin funnels gonna be happy little trees?
That's the plan.
No.
Well, I'm going to put a little bit.
Oh.
I'm going to incorporate the whole thing so it looks like...
I think was trees gonna go here?
And I'll do some along the bottom.
Yeah. The funnels are gonna be the northern lights with some trees on the bottom. The Gunpla is gonna be predominantly the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shield's gonna be trees and water. Happy little trees.
Happy little trees.
Yay! Have either of you ever put a SDW kit together? I've put
No.
an SD kit together. What's an SDW? SDW. Gunpla. Is it the SD World Heroes models? Super deformed, I want to say warriors? I've put together SD kits before. We've done an SD new, which is same as this guy here. So SD new, we've done SD Arsene, SD Benjamin. Just 3 SDs?
3 SDs. And now we have the SD gun tank.
And you can kind of see him on the shelf right here. He's still in the box, but this is going to be our next SD gun tank.
Good.
Funnels look great, Peanut.
Thank you. The base is done. Gonna do this now.
Are those the SD kits with overly embellished armors? So if it's the overly embellished ones, we have the pirate-looking one and the thief-looking one, Arsene and Benjamin. Bad Plum Gunpla, hi! Hello, hello!
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. I've returned. Welcome back, Otto. Welcome back. Peanut's got a first layer down on the funnels. Have you decided what you're going to do with the shield?
I think I'll do the water.
Water on the shield?
The water, primarily. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I'm trusting the process here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Which had their first SD arrive today. You don't actually know what they are. They were just on sale and caught your eye. I believe SDs have their own anime series.
Mm-hmm.
I think they also have video games specific to like the smaller kits. And SD stands for super deformed. So they're essentially like big Gundams just like swooshed into tiny baby.
Mm-hmm.
So they have exaggerated features. They're kind of like chibis is how I would describe them.
Yeah.
How chibis are just like overly cartoonistic tiny drawings of things. It's my impression. Blue eyes that might distract. Also going to any cons this weekend. The next con we're going to is going to be Anime North, which is in May.
We're in Canada.
I think Otto's in Canada too, because Otto was the one offering to introduce us to other GTA builders. To which you said Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, sorry. I'm
not realizing it meant Greater Toronto Area.
Yeah. Are there any cons happening this weekend?
In the colder weather? I wonder when Con Bravo is. Is Con Bravo the Hamilton Con? Maybe they're in the colder weather. Hydrate! Comic-Con. Oh yeah, Toronto Comic-Con, right?
Oh, gotcha. It's this weekend. I thought it was last weekend or the weekend before. No, unfortunately, we're not going to those.
No, this weekend we've got our St. Patty's stream.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be home. Working on HGXE is a challenge so small. I just ate cat hair. Oh, I got it.
Oh, nice.
That's talent. We have an HGXE right here, right at the top of our shelf.
Don't
right
look at
beside
it.
our Mew Pokemon, our Pokepla.
Don't look at it too closely.
A very tiny kit though, like small compared to our other HGs.
Yeah.
Small. They're super simple and I'm rather fond of them. Neat little additions, great kits for kids too. They tend to have a lot of stickers as well. I think the more embellished ones are a little bit more extravagant, have a lot more sticker pieces to them. Not HG, I meant RG. Even the RG's small then. Damn. I snapped together the Figure Eye Standard amplified with the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ooh.
Wow, 4 ads in a row. Wah! Why so many ads? Twitch, we don't have many viewers. Stop hitting them with ads. Not that many ads.
Dude, you're not getting...
We're a tiny community.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Got 3 ads in a row. Damn, Twitch must like us. They're like, yo, you got people
The
hanging out with you
makers.
now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Tall Geese from SD Gundam World. Sengoku Sokusuden
Sengoku.
is my favorite from that line. Can't wait to build my BEWD. What? Bood.
The booty.
BEWD. Bood. I had to Google it. Oh, nothing showed up for me. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I just realized it clicked in my head. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I see.
Bood.
I'm a blue eyes white dragon. Well, you're the dark magician.
You good?
Yeah.
Also, if you wanted a cheap airbrush, Canadian Tire? Damn, Canadian Tire has everything.
Dude.
Canadian hardware store.
Honestly and truly, they do.
I've built the SDX new, my first, and really liked it, so I was buying the SDX Sazabi and a couple others like this SDW Edward II V. And you might also like suggestion sidebar. That's how they get you. They're like, oh, by the way, have you looked at this before?
No? Well, you might want to pick it up.
If you get the SD Sazabi, you can have Char's mini counterattack. Start role-playing with our little Gundams. I would love a Sazabi kit. I can't imagine what an SD Sazabi would look like, though, because he's such a wide boy. Like, he's so big.
It would be so cute, though.
He would still be the biggest kid on the playground, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Quality's not the greatest, but it has everything you need to try it out. Yeah, it would be our first, so we would be looking for something that's a little bit more user-friendly. Not overly complicated, does what we need it to do. We'd have to figure out ventilation, too.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I post you a link on here. We don't have links allowed in our chat. We generally encourage everyone to pop into our Discord and post links there. We've had incidences where bots have come in and started spamming stuff, so we were like, we're just gonna turn this feature off.
We're just gonna be safe. Thanks.
Thanks, Otto.
Thank you for everybody is very understanding about that, but
especially those that were here live when it happened. We were all like, oh god.
We were
everybody
so
brace yourself.
It was the very first time we'd ever had bots, so we didn't know what to do. We didn't even know
panicked.
how to ban
like,
people.
What the fuck? How do we make you go away?
We didn't know how to delete a message or ban anyone.
Yep.
We were still that new.
Babies.
Yeah, we were.
Still babies. Oh. I'm glad I'm not the only one who likes them. I think they're super cute. I've got an SD right here. This is the new. And then inside, oh god. Why is this so difficult? Nope. Here we go. Inside here is the Benjamin the Pirate, and up here is the Arsene the Thief. I think they're fun. I like having different levels in the displays as well. I like having small, medium, large, extra large. I just think they look really cute when you can look at them and see the bigger ones peeking out from behind, especially if they've got stands and things like that.
It creates a variety.
It adds
too.
layers.
Makes it exciting. Layers. Yeah. It's all about layers.
It's all about the layers.
It's all about layers. Let me tell you.
We need a new SD gun tank. The old one was a bit disappointing. Oh, we're excited for ours.
I'm very excited.
He's sitting up on the shelf in all of his glory.
He's waiting.
He do be waiting. Oh, he's so cute. I'm really excited. Yeah, totally understand. I help mod for someone and those darn bots are a pain.
Mm-hmm. I can only imagine it gets so much worse the bigger you get.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a headache.
I do.
Try.
We just increased a lot of our security parameters to try and discourage them. Are you gonna do a first layer on everything and then go back in? What's the plan?
Yep, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of red.
Hmm?
A little bit of red.
Damn. So you're layering black, blue, and red?
In some spots. It's nice if it can pick up different colors, so I'm doing red right now just here.
Exode gifted a tier 1 sub to Futaba.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
With the dingus?
Exode is paying forward the gift they got from Brit Saint to Futaba.
That's so nice.
No.
That's very, very kind of you.
I don't even know how to use that feature.
If anyone has ever gotten a gifted sub, make sure to say thank you. That's the Canadian way.
I hope the MGSD line takes off. I've seen a couple pictures of them online and they look really detailed for an SD. One of the things for the SDs is they're very plain. Even if they have a lot of accents, they're usually like sticker pieces that you add to give them the pizzazz. So I find that there's not a whole lot going on with them, but the MGSDs, they look very like, I don't know, cinched? Is that the right word?
Ooh, cinched.
Still not used to Twitch. I am also not used to Twitch. It's their first gifted sub in the channel. Oh, Exode. Very cute. Very sweet. I think you might have, is there a piece of hair stuck in the shield?
Where?
Oh no, there's not. Look at me just being melodramatic. Here you go.
I'm not too worried about the texture of the base because there's gonna be just so
much going on over top of it.
You'll see.
I will see. I'm trusting the process.
You'll see the strats.
Very cool build, simple but very detailed, and I like that they've got so much detail on an SD.
So now we're gonna dip in and wash that brush. Oh, I don't have my paper towel.
Is there some in the thingy over here?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, watch the camera.
Thanks.
Here you go.
just gonna wash that brush. Give it some taps. And beat the devil out of it.
Is that to dry the brush?
To clean it.
To clean it? It's a very aggressive cleaning technique.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the devil out of it.
Gotta beat the devil out of it.
I swear I love building kits, but I hate posing them. It's to remove the devil. Oh, you're right, Peasant. Sorry. I should have known.
Remove
She explained it as she was doing it, and I wasn't... Didn't sink in.
To help dry it. Clean
MGSD Barbie would be sweet, and MGSD Barbie would be poggers. Just picked up the MGSD Freedom today, about to open the box and start building. Damn, Type Furious. That open the box feeling is the best feeling. When you're just like, ah, fresh box.
So, yeah. Okay.
The new Freedom Gundam MGSD has a lot of details. There's a lot more MGSDs than I thought there was. Damn. I'm not used to most of the social media platforms I'm on. We're still learning some of them too. We're still newer. Exo got HG Live Lance out of the box and was immediately reminded why it was in the box. Trying to pose it for getting the thighs to stay on sucks. It's so floppy. Floppy thighs. Communal brain cells. Okay, I posted 2 links in your Discord. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today.
We mostly nailed that.
Oh, we got it. We'll get it eventually.
Hey, hi Sniper.
Hi.
I thought there was just one MGSD. Is there? Is it the Freedom? Freedom MGSD? Oh, you're doing shoulder bits. Full black base?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have to prime. I'm letting those dry, and I need to prime some of this stuff.
Freedom is the first and only one so far. I've been doing a lot of airbrushing, Sniper. Damn, what are you working on, Sniper?
Are you busy? You said there's that show coming up soon, and you just started building some stuff?
Still working on it?
Where did I put that
Oh, this is a big question. Question for the sisters or anyone in the chat who might know. I'm trying the Gundam Pore Type panel line markers, and it seems like the gray is very black compared to the GMO2 regular panel line. Actually, the other colors too are super dark. Do I need to go a little darker with alcohol to clean it up? Or should I not expect the Pore Type to be the same shades as the regular type? We haven't used the Pore Type markers before.
Is it the same brand? Sorry?
Are all the... One's the regular panel line marker, which is what we have, and one's the Pore Type marker. So we have the regular panel line marker, but we don't have the Pore.
Same brand though.
There would probably all be the Gundam branded sets.
Gundam brand. Yes, Gundam brand. That's interesting then.
Exode has all of those markers. The gray is dark on purpose. You don't use black on white, you use black on dark colors like royal blue.
You can use whatever colors you would like to use on whatever you'd like.
Peanut's like, I do what I want.
Don't let it, you use it. Well, you can, or you can let people...
It depends on the look that you're looking for.
Yeah, there you go.
We very much try things and mess up and then be like, oh, okay, maybe we should try something different next time.
Yeah.
Because we could have everybody and their mom telling Peanut not to do something, but if Peanut wants to do something, Peanut's gonna freaking do that thing. Like, she cannot be swayed. And then she messes up and she's like, okay, people were right. Maybe I'll try it differently next time. But with Peanut, she has to do that failure first.
To do it my way.
Before she's willing to try anything else.
Yes.
Very stubborn in that regards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can use whatever you'd like, but it was a question about expectations. I wasn't giving unsolicited advice.
No,
Story episode.
No, that's fine. You're good. You're Gucci.
You're Gucci. I would follow advice. I like advice. Before I do things, I want to see what, like, the way to do it is.
Mm-hmm. I need to not
We're just very different.
Because I'm not reading chat. So I don't know what they're saying or what the context is.
Literally ask the question about, like, so how do you feel about this? And Peter's like, what do you...
So, excuse me, what are you saying? Yeah. I'm so sorry.
You apologize to Exode.
I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry.
I thin my paints with my tears over my paint job, not looking like the box art. Plus that. Aww. Sorry, sometimes I press enter on accident when trying to type the single quote. Oh, cleaning the planes? Damn, Sniper, are they looking good though? So what I do for panel lining is, as I'm applying the markers, I rub it off to fade it with paper towel. That's probably what I would try.
Too. I do that too.
I tried using the orange one with a yellow V-fin, but I preferred the brown over the orange. What color was the V-fin? Yellow? Oh, sorry, you said yellow V-fin. Now I just can't read.
Neither
This
of us
chat can't stop me, I can't read. Personally, I love the dramatic cell-shaped appearance of dark panel line on lighter models. That's just me though. People generally try to use black on darker like Exo mentioned. I think I would probably go between the two as well. It depends on if I want it to have a softer look or if I do really want it to be very harsh in your face. And I think depending on the kit, my opinion would flip-flop between the two.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Ahoy! Hi, John!
Ahoy!
Ni hoi manoi.
Ahoy!
Have you guys watched SpongeBob? You know, like little Doodle Bob?
Doodle Bob.
Doodle Bob, he's always like, ni hoi manoi. So whenever someone says ahoy, my brain is like, ni hoi manoi. That's just how my brain's been built. With, I almost said SpongeGar, but that's caveman SpongeBob, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gotta get my SpongeBob facts right. For example, I put GM02 on one white model and then GM302, the poor type, on another white, waited 15 minutes and cleaned up with a swab dipped in alcohol. But the lines on the latter are noticeably darker. Oh, yes. With the pore type, I imagine the more liquid that gets into the creases, the darker it would be. So maybe because it's filling the creases? GM02 and GM302 are both the gray color.
I'm assuming with like panel line markers like this, right? It's not the pore type, this is the standard one. When you draw a line, it's a very controlled amount that's going through. It's like doing one layer. But the pore type, it's gonna be harder to control because you're pouring an amount into the line and it may just pool. I've never used it, so I don't know how easily it comes out, or if you can limit the amount that comes out. That might be it. I'm not too sure.
GMO 1 to 3 are the fine tip ones, right? I believe so. They give you more control, but you also get a minimum thickness. I believe that's correct. So maybe the issue of how much ink is actually being put down. That makes sense. Well, if you try it out, Witch, let us know. Let us know how it goes, and if that helped at all.
Probably not.
Because we will eventually also get pore type, or like a panel line, like liquidy bloop.
Yeah.
So let us know how it goes, because we will be next in line. How's the painting going, asked John?
It's going pretty good.
I feel like you're gonna break that paper towel at some point.
Make the devil out of it. It's going pretty good. This is probably dry now, so I can start doing the northern lights.
Good. Puznut just comes in with it. Good.
Good.
Puznut's watching for the beating. Ensuring that there is no evil touching your Gundams. Better the paper towel than the Gundam, am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Okay.
The tip I've heard for scribing with pore type markers is to run a scribe over the grooves beforehand to make the channel bigger so ink can flow in it more easily. That's a really good tip. Very glad to hear it's going well. I personally have never been known to be wrong.
There you go.
That's true. Puznut didn't say am I right, they just said right. I added the am I right and I was wrong, because Puznut is never wrong. That's my bad.
Nice. Okay, is everybody ready? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna load the bristles.
Load them, just grab a whole bunch of paint. Thank you, Smiley. It takes person to admit it out loud. A big person. I'm the biggest of people. I gotta be a good role model for my little sister.
Nice and flat.
Yep. So what are you doing on next?
So now we're gonna do what he has here, and we're gonna lay out our shapes.
It's hard to focus because it's just all black.
I don't know. So we're going to shape shapes. We're gonna do some shapes.
So he has all of the constellations coming from 1 point.
Constellations?
Or northern lights. He picks one spot and then like feathers them from there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use each of the peaks as a starting point and have them meet around here-ish in the middle.
Okay. I see the vision.
And what he does is he just starts. It's about tapping.
Just tap, 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 tap.
Just tapping. Just gently tapping. And it doesn't have to be perfect.
Damn, tap, tap, tap. That looks pretty neat. Just like the way that the paint sits when you tap it like that. Damn, look at those shapes. Let's go, Bob Ross.
Let's go fucking Bob Ross.
Hell yeah.
Good tap.
I'm definitely feeling my way. I started with the fine tip, non-pour, but went pretty light and rubbed off. So leans much more towards almost a mild weathering, as in darker in the crevasses with more dirt where it collect. The pour type fills in quite solid, so it's definitely more a clear line. Nub jar's getting pretty full. It's kind of heavy, Dante. What are you going to do with it when it's full? Do you just like put the lid on it, put it on a shelf, and start a new jar? What's the game plan? Let me know. Which paints are you using? Sorry if you mentioned it earlier, just got here. We're using our usual Mecha Vallejo color paints. These are the only paints that we actually own. So for something like this, Peanut says you would typically use something heavier and thicker, like an oil paint. But because this is what we have, Peanut's going to do the best she can with what we've got. Mm-hmm. And hope that it pans out. Sorry, she says it will.
I say it will. I have done this with I have done a Bob Ross canvas paint with acrylic paint before. Obviously, this is much thinner. So we're just gonna see.
Peanut, use stippling. It's super effective.
Yeah, we're just gonna tap some shapes on here.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Are you doing both the front and the back of the funnels?
I'm just going to be doing the front, probably because this paint itself is going to take quite some time. I will not finish this today. And then the back is just going to remain the dark gray that it is.
I have not thought all the way through, but I figure there's a way to melt it and figure out something creative. That's the way to be. Make it into a mug. Melt it all down. Big sleepy. I believe it will def work out. Yay! You like your shapes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww. It is turning into something.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'll probably take you a while to finish everything because Friday we're doing a drinking gaming stream. Next Wednesday, for our 500 follower milestone, we're gonna build our first RG. We're gonna crack open the RG Skok that we've got in the backlog to celebrate our 500 Twitch followers milestone. Oh wait, I didn't update the follower milestone. It's still at 500. Start new goal. Goal is gonna be 550.
So now that we have the white base, we're gonna go in with a little bit of a pastel blue here. You can't really see it on camera, but there's the
Pastel blue?
tiniest touch of blue. And we're just gonna go over top.
Over top?
Because we're doing what? Layers.
Like an onion.
Yes, we're doing
Onion.
an onion.
Onion. The white base, aha.
Just over top.
And Unfortunate that the Bandai Runner recycling program is on in Japan. Otherwise, I'm sure you could recycle the nubs too. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hells yeah. Very keen to hear your thoughts on your first RG. Yay! We're super excited about it. Because we haven't built an RG yet. So it'll be our first one. We figure, you know, doing it for a milestone would be fun.
Makes sense. If that's what it takes to push you to do it,
I've been putting it off so long because I'm so nervous, gang.
What to be nervous about?
I am very nervous. Just because all I've done is SD, EG, HG, and that's like my comfort zone. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone to build an RG. I'm sure I'm gonna love it and then I'm gonna be hooked. Mm-hmm. But HGs are just so affordable, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I love my first so much more detail than I expected, to be honest. Glad I found you two randomly as a suggested video on YouTube. Love the streams and love the Discord. I love that you found us on YouTube because our YouTube following is like non-existent, Mike.
Yes.
You found us when we uploaded VODs on YouTube.
That's wild.
That's all we did. We saved our VODs and then we pushed them back out on YouTube. Because we didn't know any better. We just started releasing our first content.
Oh yeah.
Yay! Hi video. Thank you for the follow.
What's good, homie?
What is good?
Another
one. Oh yeah. Run out of time. Hi Ren. Thank you for the follow. Yay. I think I found you on the Twitch category. Yay! Yeah, we're just a couple sisters. I do all of the building, and then Peanut does all of the painting. So when we come back next Wednesday, and we start building the RG, that'll be my time to shine again. And I'm really hyped for the frame, the skeleton of the RG, because I think it looks freaking hilarious. It's got like these big claws. You were on the front page in my suggested categories. Yay! Welcome. We just build and paint Gunpla. That's predominantly what we do. We take it easy. And painting-wise, Peanut started doing a lot of like custom style themed lately. So today we're trying out our best Bob Ross. Peanut's a big Bob Ross fan. So she was like, you know what, let's take one of Bob Ross's iconic paintings and try to slap it on the HG new that I built last week. Because why not? Why not? Try it out, see how it goes. Mm-hmm. I was watching one of the Gundam Explained videos and saw yours was in the Interested. Oh, shit. Gundam Explained is one of our homies.
He's a homie of ours.
Both of us are in a really tiny Gundam creators community that's supported by Bandai, so we met Adam through there. And anytime we post anything, Adam is always one of the first people to like and comment and support it and be like, you go girls. And I love that so much. It makes me so happy to see someone just so supportive. Mm-hmm. I love it. Gundam Explained, 10 out of 10. Share the Discord link. I had to make a new account. Dante, come back. Bink, come on in. Not gonna lie, immediately clicked because I appreciate other not. Whoa!
Did you fucking see that?
Did you just throw a paintbrush?
Holy shit! I just went. Did you see that? Guys.
I saw that one. That one looked a little bit more fabricated than whatever happened the first time.
No, that's exactly what happened.
Excited to see other non-guy Gunpla builders existing. Welcome!
Yay!
That's something we were actually really nervous about when we first started streaming and getting into the hobby. Was we weren't sure how much we were going to be welcomed into the community because we had a feeling it was going to be very male-dominated.
Yeah.
So we're always very excited to meet others.
Yeah.
And everyone's been really welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
We get memed on often, but lovingly. Lovingly memed upon.
Yeah.
Ninja Peanut. Damn, Peanut got the moves.
Did you like that?
Did you guys see what happened the first time? What was she talking about? Was that reenactment anywhere near accurate to what actually happened?
Yes, it was.
Okay, keep her honest though. For real.
For real though?
Twitch's algorithm is finally giving recommendations based on what I want to watch, not on who they want to promote. Sunglasses emote. Beep, beep. Oh, let me just fix that for you. Here we go. I found your channel on YouTube as well, the video when you let your mom build the EG new Gundam. That was so much fun. Shout out to our mom.
Shut up, Mom.
She does her best to support even though she has no idea what we do.
Yeah.
I feel like the Twitch Gunpla community is pretty diverse. Still definitely male dominated though. That's what we
Yeah.
love about the Bandai Champions. It's a small group of creators and it's focused on diversity. So it's an incredibly diverse group of people and we're very, very excited to be a part of it. Very good. They just inducted a new honorary member the other day. Now Cyber is one of the Bandai Champions. It's growing. Slowly but surely it's growing. It was the same thing slowed down for the camera. Pazna, no freaking way. Pazna,
Thank you. I know. Somebody clip it.
fellow of the Nut family has your back.
No.
What, you and Pazna, I can't trust the both of you.
No.
Partners in crime, criminals. You would lie to your big sister? Pazna, you would support her lying to her big sister? That's super dope. I'm fixated on how smooth you went into that plug message. Oh shit, what did I plug? The sponsored message is about to be slick AF. We
Buy
don't have any sponsors.
ExpressVPN.
That's our only sponsor, technically. ExpressVPN is the only one that gives us the shmoney. Bandai Champions?
Gun Tank uses ExpressVPN.
It's technically not a sponsorship. It's more of a...
Oh, certainly not a sponsorship.
No, they're collecting a group of people that are diverse
That's
in
called
the
kidnapping,
space.
first of all. They're collecting a group of people. That's called kidnapping.
Yeah, do we need to ask for help? Are we in trouble?
Blink twice if you need help.
Thank God it was blink and not wink. Winking I struggle with.
Why?
Because I feel like I force it and it does not look smooth whatsoever. It's very forced. I'm not a smooth criminal, guys. I will never claim to be.
Anytime I wink, I always have to do the classic. I can't help it. I can't help it.
This is the trafficking I was warned about. Pazna, no. We'll be safe. Are you guys being trafficked? Oh gosh. Last week I got smacked on for my battle damage jam on a Facebook group and it was still a work in progress. I got brigaded and people kept saying it looked like my dog chewed it. I saw your pics, Mike, and I think it looks great.
What?
I don't know why people were being so harsh about it.
I will fight
Isn't the
someone.
point of battle damage for it to look like it's been, like,
In a
hecked up?
fight? Yeah. Destroyed almost.
And what I liked about what Mike did and what I haven't seen other people do is it looked like there were, like, puncture wounds. Like, if someone had a beam saber and jabbed it, like Mike had, I don't know if it was on the chest or on the shield, Mike, but there was, like, a really deep puncture wound. And I was like, shit, like, that's something I haven't really seen. And I think it looked well done.
Well, clearly you did well because
Hi, kitty.
it looked real enough that they were like, did your dog do that?
True. If it looked puncture real enough that a dog could do it,
There you go.
that's what I think. Hi, Joe! Sorry, I was
Hi,
holding a
Joe!
mug. Aw. I'll be getting my first EG tomorrow, hopefully, and my scribing stuff next week. Can't wait to try it out. Let us know how scribing goes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have to allow this message? Sure. I didn't read it. I'm just gonna allow it. I'm sure it's fine. We don't have a mod with us today. We're on our own. Mod's asleep. Post feet pics. It's a lawless land today.
Hi.
Did you end up getting that panel for Anime North? We ended up getting approved for 5.
Okay.
And then we were like, okay, shit, maybe this is too many panels. Sorry, cat crossing. Hold on, everybody.
Cat crossing.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. One of our streamer redeems is you can give this bad boy a kitty treat if you feel so inclined.
This bad man. Wow. There's a lady killer in my
This
brain.
lady killer, look at him.
Oh, yes. Look at that cute
He's
face.
giving you guys the eyes because he wants the
Look
cat
at
treats.
him.
Oh, and it worked, buddy. It worked.
Did work. Look.
Wow.
Oh.
You get a kitty treat, Bubby.
Your buddy Mike got you a little snack.
Yeah, Mike's looking out for you, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you like that?
You wanna give me a treatsy?
I sure do.
Anybody want one of these? He's a big boy. Hold on, I'm eating his hair.
Is that yummy?
He's watching me pull it out. He sniffed it when I pulled it out of my mouth. Look at how big he is.
It's a big boy.
Oh, buddy, I know. He doesn't like to be like stretched out. When I try to show people how big of a boy he is, he's like, "Stop, Mom."
He's a little self-conscious.
He's a big fuzzy. Okay, we're gonna come right up here. Right up here. Ready for your snacky?
Okay, you gotta say thank you very much, Mike. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Did he get it?
No, it's here. It's here.
Okay, I'll pull him up a little bit so he's in oh, he's just staring at it.
Ow! You gotta chew it, bud. Ow! You're digging your claws into
That
me.
was a straight swallow.
He just swallowed
Watch
it.
your profanity.
Alright, you're free to go. Thank you for your visit. We appreciate you, honey.
Bye.
They start circling when we're streaming because they know that there's treatsies. Alright, I gotta oh, and he left! Did you see that? He came in, got his treat, and left. The smart bugger.
He's been doing that.
He's been
the last
doing
few
that a lot
times.
lately. He'll come in, act all cute, wait for his treat, and then leave.
Yep.
He's gaming the system.
We're all just pawns in his plan.
Damn!
This is his world, and we're just living in it.
Oh gosh. I'm eating cat hair. I gotta catch up on chat. How's it going? Hi, Joe!
Hi, Joe.
It's going good. We're Bob Rossin today.
We're Bob Ross.
This is turning out amazing. So the picture in the top left is the Bob Ross Northern Lights image or painting that Peanut has decided to recreate on our HG New Gundam. The funnel seemed like a good place to put the Northern Lights aspect of the Northern Lights painting.
Because they're so big.
And it's gonna hang right behind him too because it's on the funnel, so I think it's gonna look pretty close, pretty nice. Very hype. Exode said, Mike, I like that weathering more than most weathering I've seen, which is just being dipped in oil.
Hot oil?
If
What?
anyone's bullying Mike, just come here. We'll set him straight. And
We
then
will.
we'll also all shower you with compliments.
We will.
We're just a very welcoming group of people.
And that's our threat to you.
Some people just want to be mean for the sake of being mean. It's when you find the homies, and when the homies like bring you up, then you're like, these are my people.
Yeah. A lot of the times, people do things out of jealousy. So if people were saying that stuff about you, they were just jealous of your talent and your courage to do something different. So don't listen to them.
I'll go ahead and repost it on the Discord if you want. Please do, Mike. Please
Do it.
show the gang your photos. Always show us your stuff.
Yeah.
We'll beat up the bullies. Hobby communities in general generally have their core group of jerks who only like to point out flaws.
Yeah.
Really and mostly petty, but if you notice, many of them never post builds of their own. Damn! Damn, video? I mean, you're right, though.
Damn, you're so right.
That's some and video just, like, drops some knowledge, and we're all like, holy shit.
Yep, it do be
What's your
true.
profanity?
If that ain't the truth.
Approved for 5. You guys are famous. But it's not us, it's the idea. So
Yes.
everyone just submits ideas that they want to do for their panel, and they liked our ideas.
Girl, we ain't famous.
Nobody knows who the fuck we are.
Yeah,
your
we're gonna
profanity?
show up. They're gonna be like, who the fuck are these two?
Yeah, sorry, what panel are you running?
Yeah.
We got approved for Dubbed Gundam Gems, which is just
Watch
a
your
collection
profanity.
of...
That's a low
Good
effort one.
dubbed.
Just meant to be fun.
Well, finding the clips would be the effort.
Yeah.
So that was one. Guess that Gundam, or who's that Gundam? So it'll be like silhouettes of Gundams, pixelated photos, feet pics, V-fin pics, and you'll have to guess what Gundam it belongs to. We pitched a lot of stuff that we just thought would be fun for us to present and fun for people
Yes.
to participate in. And
we started thinking of panels and ideas of things that if we were going to a convention, what would we want to go see?
Yeah.
What would we want to do to have fun?
Mhm.
Because,
We went
if
last year and it was
you
a lot
can't
of people.
find it, make it.
Yeah, and when we went last year, it was a lot of people just talking at us, and we were kind of like, well, this is kind of boring.
Yeah.
So we were like, we want to do interactive stuff.
Yeah. We want to make it fun for the people that
Yeah.
are going to show up and make it interactive.
And we are fully planning on using you guys as guinea pigs once we have this stuff ready. So you will be the first ones to like sample.
Yes, and we will let you guys know. So hopefully you can
Yes.
try to be there for when we play these games. Because that would be awesome.
So those were 2. A third one is actually a panel. We're going to be on the Wish for Mercury panel.
Yeah.
We weren't initially planning to be on that one, but they were looking for more panelists and no one was signing up, and we just wanted it to run as a panel, so we were like, okay, we'll jump on that one.
Yeah.
So that's number 3. Number 4 is Tier Maker Husbando and Waifu Edition. So you guys know Tier Maker, where it's like S, A, B, and it goes all the way down to like F. We're gonna post a picture one at a time of a husbando or a waifu, and people in the audience are gonna have to put up like auction signs with letters on them to show us where the husbando or wife should go in the tier list. Like 100% we're just trying to pick fights.
Yeah,
Like, the audience is gonna start throwing hands.
We want to start fights between people.
Yeah. So that was 4.
Yes.
And our 5th one is guilty or not guilty.
I'm so excited for this one.
This one's going to take the most effort. We're going to show you essentially like a crime report of an anime character. It's going to have their name, the anime they're from, their age, their weight, their height, a mug shot.
Yeah.
And it's going to tell you what their alleged crimes are. So you can choose that they're guilty, but we will also have some of their redeeming qualities. So you can determine if they are guilty or not guilty based on the information presented. Because there are so many people, ourselves included, where there's characters that are not the greatest characters, but we're like fighting tooth and nail, being like, no, they're actually like the best. Again, trying to elicit fights. That's just all we do at conventions, I guess.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
We're gonna be banned next year.
They're not gonna let us back.
No.
The crimes could be something as simple as like stealing candy from a baby. So the crimes will vary widely.
Yes.
Because we want to keep it lighthearted and fun, and we want to try not to dredge too far into like spoiler territory.
No. It's meant to be fun.
It's meant to be fun.
It's just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
For funsies, guys. Lighthearted, keep it lighthearted, and even their crimes are gonna be mostly lighthearted. We don't want to make it serious. We don't want to bring anybody down. So it is just gonna be a goofy time.
Yeah. Crimes against fashion? That's a good idea.
That's a great one.
Alright, I gotta catch up on. Kitty knows all the Game Shark codes to get treaties. These are his channel points. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I stick to smaller groups who just give the straight facts about what I need to do or try to do differently to improve.
Yeah.
That's what we do too. We post all of our stuff in Discord, and we post... Whenever we make a new video, we post about it in Discord, and we're always like, guys, how can we do better? Like, this is something we genuinely want to improve at. What can we try differently?
Yep.
And the gang always gives us constructive advice, which I love.
Yeah.
They never come for us. They're always just like, why don't you try doing this? And we're like,
yes,
yo, bet.
It's never malicious. It's never with ill intent. It's just, they're very helpful.
Ran out of time. What kind of paints are you using? We're using the Mecha Vallejo paints. These are the first paints that we ever got when we started doing Gunpla building and painting. I'm gonna fix your focus a little bit there, ma'am. Is there any way you can push it up here a little bit? Thank you. For like Bob Ross style oil paintings, probably not the best paints we could have used, but they're the only paints we have, so they ended up being the paints that we're using.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I hope the cat hair wasn't your streamer treat. Exo, no!
Oh, did we get a streamer treat?
No, I was just eating cat hair. Watch your profanity. The fun ones are the ones that don't even buy kits and criticize people about their builds, purchases, backlogs, etc. Some people just exist to be malicious.
Oh.
And some people like us exist to start fights.
It's one or the other, you know?
That's cool, congrats. I'll stop by depending what day you end up doing. Joe, are you
What?
local? Joe?
What?
Or maybe you'll stop by this. Yeah, what day they are during the con. Joe might be an Ontarian.
Joe?
Are you
hiding something from us?
Atu Canadien?
Joseph? Can I call you Joseph?
Got the R up on the...
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
damn! We could meet the Joe Inferno.
The
Holy
Joe?
shit.
Oh my god, I'm blushing.
Damn, that would be so sick. I'm gonna be hunting Joe now at the con, because Joe, we know what you look like.
We know your noodle arms anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're just gonna be looking for someone like that.
We're gonna walk around like this and see if Joe spots us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Which from your creep panel better bring the tomatoes. Sweats. I haven't done a ton of repainting because I only know super what to use, and airbrushes intimidate me. We haven't started airbrushing either. It looks so spooky. We've only ever done hand painting and Gundam markers as well. We liked Gundam markers. They seem super beginner friendly. They were just an easy purchase. There should also be a Gundam or not a Gundam. That's starting the real fights, Dark. Like, people are gonna throw hands. Pocket Yeti. Hi, Pocket Yeti. Hi, guys. Hi, Puggy.
Hey, yo. Okay, so now...
I gave you a streamer treat, but it was right after the cat treat, so you were very distracted. Oh, God, okay. Yes. Beep. Oh, cookie crumbs everywhere. Thank you for the snacky.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I'm local. I'm near the Saga Panda Hobby location. We're about 40 minutes away from the Markham Panda Hobby location. We're on the other side of the city. One Mr. Joseph R. Inferno. 100% I'm gonna be hunting Joe all convention. Sorry, Joe. It will happen. But we're gonna be in cosplay, so you won't find us. We'll find you.
Yeah.
That's so ominous. I will find you.
And I will kill you.
You won't see me, but I will see you.
Well, we're gonna show them our cosplay, right?
Oh yeah, before the con.
So we'll stick out like a sore thumb.
There might be a lot of people cosplaying what we're cosplaying. You don't know.
Probably more you, less me.
You're gonna be the easier one to find for sure.
Keep your eye out for me, guys.
Video build armor and planes, but that model community tends to isolate noobs. We're a noob.
Noobs. I'd like to see them try to fight me.
Another streamer treat. What the Glenn? I'm gonna need more cookies soon.
Oh my god.
I'm out of cookies. Beep. We got strawberry wafer cookies today. Airbrush is fun, I just don't have the space for it. It's intimidating, and then you start worrying about your health and how you don't want to breathe in the chemicals making the frogs.
You turning the frogs gay.
I love that clip. You're going in with green now. You got all the colors of the rainbow in these stars.
And I'm doing trees now.
What's the final Bob Ross theme, Poggy? I'm glad you asked. That way, we've got the Northern Lights was the winner overwhelmingly by like double the votes. Everyone wanted the Northern Lights. So it might look like lava right now, but we're getting there. I bet Smiley could pull off Gigi for Hathaway's Flash. If Peanut didn't agree to cosplay with me, I would have done Gigi, 100%. Because she looks so much like me, or I look so much like her. I think that would have been low-hanging fruit, Mike. I think that's Halloween cosplay. Maybe.
You can do whatever you want.
But when I first started trying to think of Gundam cosplay ideas, I naturally right away went to the blonde ones. And her hair was nice and long, so I was like, maybe I don't have to do a wig for this one. I once showed someone a Zaku I had made, and they said, "Look at my new Gundam," and he scoffed at me. That's not a Gundam. He knew what I meant.
Who was that loser?
Just a loser.
Just a loser.
Meanwhile, here we are, for 6 months, calling 30-minute missions Gundams. Last week, we learned they're not Gundams. But nobody really yelled at us in the meantime. We learned that they were X-Max, and X-Max are not Gundams. Or sorry, Gunpla. Because we were calling them Gunpla. We realized that Gunpla is Gundam Plamo, so 30-minute missions being X-Max are just Plamo. So we've been wrong for 6 months. We just kept on giving on. Howdy, hi 16, it's giving aura. Nice, Aurora.
Howdy, howdy.
Puznut with that peanut forehead. It's time, Puznut. You get the forehead. I don't know if you beat the devil out of the brush because your Northern Lights looking like hellfire. Damn!
Oh, you think you're funny,
Puznut's very witty.
Oh, you think you're funny.
Joe is tall, no doubt that you'll see me first. If you wear, like, a beanie, it's gonna be a dead giveaway, because I feel like every time I tune in, you're wearing a beanie. So that is just ingrained in my mind. I'll look for the beanie. May would still be beanie weather. Well, for, like, the post-hardcore emo kids who wear it year-round, yeah. Been having some technical difficulties with my project. What are you doing, 16? What are you working on?
And we're gonna give this happy little tree a friend.
Happy little tree. It's so hard to see it on the black.
I know.
He's very hidden. Custom HGGM. Custom. Spicy. I just call them all mecha to avoid the semantics on what Gunpla is or isn't. That's a fair bet.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start calling them Transformers.
Oh my god, people hate that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it.
That's what our mom calls them. Transformers.
Look at this new Transformer I got, guys. Doesn't it look really cool?
You're gonna get us canceled in like record time.
Doesn't it look great?
Robots in disguise.
Yeah, dude.
I'll call them little robots.
Little robots.
Every step is giving me a curveball. Oh no, that's valid. Airbrushing acrylic isn't bad, just have a mask and an airbrush. Both lacquers and enamels are the real dangerous ones.
Yes.
Oh. John also says definitely need respirators if you're airbrushing. Call them Transformers, love that. My boyfriend would have a conniption. Yeah. I think most people would be like, whoever you are, never come back to the Gunpla community ever again.
Do you like my Transformer?
But Peanut lives to just cause problems. She just likes to exist, and if someone has a problem with that, she's like, meh.
In my personal life and my business life, I live to cause problems.
Please don't say your work life. You work at a veterinarian's clinic. I hope you're solving problems.
I cause problems with people, not animals.
Not animals. Animals have the exception.
Animals they're innocent.
Yeah.
It's the people that I call stupid.
One time I bought a JG's gawk and called it a water zaku, and the man at the shop lost their shit.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. I mean, like, you're not wrong.
I think I saw a TikTok about that. It was last night or this morning. And they were just like, hey, look at my water Gundam. It was gawk. I love it.
Technically, it's not really wrong.
I love it.
But one thing I noticed since starting my Gundam fandom 2 years ago is that lots of fans have gotten so defensive and extra gatekeepy since Swix for Mercury came out.
Why?
It's sad we need more to understand the greatness of Gundam.
Why?
Some hobbies tend to be gatekeepers. Well,
why?
There are some people that are more elitist about hobbies that see people like noobs doing things that aren't perfect and they get a little bit like, that's not right. Whereas we are very aware that we're noobs and we make mistakes all the time, but they're happy little accidents. Like, we're totally fine with not being perfect.
There's no such thing as a mistake. It's just a happy little accident.
Yeah, take Peanut here. She turned the Northern Lights into Hellfire.
Nature doesn't have a plan. It just is.
Very good. Peanut's living her fantasy.
Yeah.
That does get under my skin when I'm building an MS and someone asks, what you playing with, Transformers? I've heard some newly translated interviews with the director of Zeta. He was inspired by Transformers, and that's why there are so many mobile suits that can switch forms in Zeta, apparently. Poggy calls them robots.
Hey, I should go robot. I should go robot right there.
I feel like this died down a lot after the series proved itself to be great, says Exode. I think Witch from Mercury was a really good way for new people to get into Gunpla and Gundam, because Witch from Mercury was very entry level in my opinion. If you look at the Gundam franchise, you're like, this is fucking terrifying. There's so much lore and stuff that I need to know. Whereas Witch from Mercury on the surface looked very wholesome, slice of life.
I think a lot of people had issues with it because it just seemed like
so different.
These are cute girls doing cute things out of high school. And then there wasn't much of what Gundam normally is, I guess, which is like killing people.
Witch from Mercury is a slow burn. Season 1 is a slow burn.
But damn.
But it's a good slow burn. Like, they really spend a lot of time on character development, which you don't always get. Like, so I like that they put a little bit of a slice of life spin on it to branch out a little bit in the Gundam franchise, because it made it easier for people like us to get into the hobby. Because we were like, this looks really cool, let's watch this. And it was Peanut's first Gundam anime.
Well, no, it wasn't. Build fighters.
Right.
You always forget about build fighters.
I know. Because you watched it like literally 2 weeks before we watched Witch from
I
Mercury.
know.
It was like back to back.
Yeah.
It was so close. An Aqua Gundam is called the Gundiver, and there's premium Bandai for it. I got cookie crumbs all over my... I almost had my placemat. My mouse pad. They corrected me. It was Zagok. And there's an Owa?
A what?
Oh, unless
A
you
what?
meant to type Aqua and you hit a W instead, and you're making me say it all cutesy instead of Aqua. I'm
A
saying
woo?
Owa.
A what?
Owa Zaku, and a Marine type Zaku, and a Zaku Flipper, and a Zaku Marine test type.
A flipper?
There has to be a way you're doing it so wrong how they see it. It has to be their way, or you're doing it so
Yeah.
wrong is how they see it. Happy little accidents. Yeah. That's the best theme song. Panel would start some fights. That would start some fights, I think.
What would?
Best theme song.
Bob Ross?
Bob Ross theme song. Just ignore the anime category whatsoever and go with Bob Ross.
The joy of painting. What's your favorite Gundam anime? The Joy of Painting. Featuring Bob Ross.
Well, hopefully season 2 stays great with how 00 and IBO seconds were not as great. That worries me for Witch from Mercury. I feel like season 1 was entirely set up for season 2, so there's so much they can do with it though.
Oh yeah, I'm not too worried. It should
So
be
I
good.
think it should be good. I don't understand why many people crapped on my unicorn calling it the worst Gundam shows. To each his own. I like